Today is Tuesday, August 26, 2025. Nice small green day for me. I'm up about $5, which is like 0.25% for the day. I took 20 trades. I went green on 14 of the 20 trades, and I totaled 74 cents worth of profit ratio on the day. On my 6 losers, my biggest loser was a 4-cent loser, and I averaged 2 cents per loser on the 6 losing trades. Pre-market was kind of slow for me. Nothing really came easy. Come the opening bell this morning, I was at 50-50 on my trades. I had taken 12 trades in the pre-market, went green on 6, and I lost on 6. I was up, I think, around 20 cents or so worth of profit. And I told myself maybe I should just be done, not mess with trading in the open market. And I just took a step back, and I didn't want to turn a decent, a small green day into a red day by over trading in the market. So I did end up trading after the opening bell, and I just told myself to not do anything dumb, which I'm very good at doing. So I was able to control myself, kind of play by my rules, and I ended up taking 8 trades in the after the opening bell, and I went green on all 8 of them. So that really helped clean my day up. I think I went from, I think it was 16 cents to 74 cents on the day, just after the opening bell. So I did really nice once the bell rang. Pre-market, the stocks that were moving the best weren't stocks I like to trade, so there wasn't really much for me. The ones that I did get in on, they were kind of quick pump and dumps. Or the move was just, instead of being a 100 or 200% move, it was only a 40% move. There just wasn't any huge movers. I kind of got in on some that I thought were going to move more than they did. So, I give myself like a C for the day, because I kind of feel like I over traded in the pre-market session. The ticker that I traded the most in the pre-market, I took, I think, 5 trades on, and I went 2 red, 3 red, 2 green, and those 5 trades on that one ticker. And it all happened between 340 and 370 price range. So it just wasn't moving. I was trying to snipe, candles, and it just wasn't happening. So I kind of overdid it. And that's when I told myself, if I'm gonna stick around and trade after the opening bell, I got to really just be patient and stick to nice, clean moves that I know work for me. So that's what I ended up doing, and it worked out well for me. Like I said earlier, my losers, I averaged 2 cents per loss on 6 losers. So nice job losing today. And otherwise, just kind of a small green day. I didn't do as good as I want to average out for, but for what I like doing, there just wasn't much for me to get out of the market today. So the fact that I was able to find a little bit of profit, that worked out well for me. Tomorrow is going to be a planned no trade day. And even Thursday, depending on how my morning goes Thursday, I might not get to trade very much at all, if at all, on Thursday. Tomorrow is going to be my first morning after a night shift. So I'm trying to take a step back and not trade on my phone as much. And if I'm trading while I'm at work or before I get home, it's all on my phone. And I'm told myself I'm just going to not do that anymore. It's not worth the hassle. I always run into issues, and I'm always, distracted. I'm not giving the market the attention it deserves. So I'll keep an eye out on the charts whenever I can, see what's moving. But I'm just going to commit to not trading tomorrow. Thursday morning, again, the same thing. I'll be coming home after my second night shift, and I know I've got errands to run before I even get home. So I might not even get to trade depending on when I get done with my errands. If the market just kind of depends on what time I get home. So it might be 2 days in a row no trading, which is not ideal, but that's life. And until this becomes my full time deal, I'm just gonna have to skip some days. So that's fine. But hopefully we can keep some momentum going. And if I don't get to trade till Friday, then let's just hope for a nice strong Friday. All right. This is where I took a couple small losers on Tuesday morning. Ticker AIFF, 1 minute chart. After this initial huge pop up from the 250s, it popped all the way up to the 370s. Kind of consolidated right around the VWAP, right at 350 or so, 340s. And it didn't really move much from there. Shortly after 7, right in this range, I took 2 trades and I lost 4 cents and 1 cent. Although it did go from about 325 up to around 355 in this range, the volume was super light and it just wasn't moving. And I ended up just getting in and out on trades for small losers. What I was hoping for was the break to 350, which ended up happening, but it just went without me. So, I tried to make something happen with the low volume. It just wasn't there. It wasn't going to happen. So once I caught on to that, I got out and I just went ahead and moved on with life for the morning. This is my biggest green move on Tuesday morning. Ticker OPAD. This is right after the market opens. We had a big squeeze here, kind of from the 380s all the way up to the 460s. I got in near the top of this move. I got in at 430, squeezing for 450. I held as we broke through 450. This topped out at 460. I got out at 458. So I got most of this candle and the entire part of this second candle here. Nice move for me. Just a quick snipe of some profit here. That was a pretty clean move. The way the volume had moved on this and the momentum, it was pretty obvious it was going to at least tickle 450. So when I got in the 430s, I was looking at a nice 12 or 15 cent move just for hitting 450, and we ended up squeezing through 450, almost hitting 460. So really nice exit there. It'd have been nice if I got in a little lower, but I didn't quite see it in time until it was already moving back up. So either way, really nice move for me. That was a 19-cent per share winner there. I can get used to making 19-cent per share moves. That's a nice move for me and the best move on my Tuesday morning.